go. What's up, bro?
We got
a podcast in the metaverse, bro.
Yeah. Who knew that this is what it was all building up to through the entire first season? And now we are here kicking off season 2 with all of you guys, a live studio audience.
Let's go. Every Tuesday.
A podcast. We didn't even know what was happening. We were 15 episodes into this.
It seems to be helping and impacting a lot of people. We'll see you every Tuesday on the Well Metaverse podcast. Peace.
I don't know why I chuck deuces. Like I don't chuck deuces. What was that?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Well Metaverse. Happy to be hanging out with you today. Our friend Lolly D is backstage. Lolly, can we bring you out? All right. What's up?
Oh boy, this is a busy, crazy day. Very exciting. How you doing, Aaron?
I am well. I'm excited because just came back from AWE, and that was a great and productive trip. I really came out there as just an observer of the industry as a whole. So Kimberly Ann, she says, AWE, is that short for aw?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Well, how did you like our fine state of California? The weather was pretty good for you when you got here.
It wasn't, it was a little bit smoky because of the fires. But I mean, weather outside of being a little hazy from the smoke, it was lovely.
Yeah, we do have fires sometimes out here, but when they clear, boy, we got some nice, beautiful weather and a beautiful coastline. So.
Oh yeah, well, and it's interesting because in Michigan, you think about sunny California, especially Southern California, and Michigan was broiling hot while we were gone in California, and it was very comfortable. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I told you I'm getting really irritated with the fact that I pay for this weather and y'all are getting it over there, and it's all cloudy over here, so I'm not happy. But yes, weather's been changing everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah, I get it for sure. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but yeah, AWE was good. I went as really an observer of the industry as a whole. AWE stands for Augmented World Expo. So it's not just Horizon Worlds. It's not just Meta. It's not just virtual reality. It's the whole virtual reality. There was, of course, much stuff on AI and augmented reality. So it was really nice to hear people talk about their perspectives of the industry as a whole and all that. It was inspiring in a lot of ways.
Is there anything that stood out for you that, you looked at and said, that's really cool?
Yeah, like some of the stuff that various people are doing with video in augmented and virtual reality seems really, really cool to me. Like that's one of the things that really can't be replicated outside of a dual lens experience. So to have that opportunity to be making films and stuff in 3-dimensional, totally immersive format, that's very exciting.
It is.
Yeah, it was also exciting to hear advertisers and people talk about where they see the value in it. And and what's happening in virtual reality and augmented reality is people are creating these spaces that a lot of people are coming and enjoying. But then also they're capturing those moments and sharing it on other social media platforms. So the whole interconnectivity of virtual reality spaces versus traditional social media versus traditional marketplaces, it's really exciting, and that's where this industry is really going to create incredible value for people.
And you're so right, because it has so many purposes for people of a higher caliber, business mind, but it also has so many fun opportunities for an entry-level user. I mean, we are awed and shocked. I mean, that AWE could stand for awe, because we absolutely, like the opportunities we have in our own Oculus goggles right now for some augmented reality experiences. Everybody loves them. We're like, it's a wow factor for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Were you surprised by a lot of our Horizon World friends that were all there?
It was cool to see a lot of the folks that were out there from Horizon Worlds. It was fun to see a lot of people out there.
Yeah, it was. That was super great. Yeah, super cool, Aaron. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, but I like that. And then of course this morning we woke up to some incredible news. Which do you want to share that?
No, I'm gonna let you say it,
Okay,
but I'm
all
just
right,
standing here
all
going
right.
like this.
So this is incredibly exciting. In this latest update release notes for the next version of Horizon Worlds, they announced that they're going to be rolling it out to most countries in the world. Every place where the Oculus is, I almost said Oculus. Everywhere where Oculus 410 is available. uh, every place where the headset is available. It's oh, look at this. Bart is sharing the countries here. Oh, no,
Yeah, I
no,
think there are 22 of them if I
he's
counted. Oh
he's,
no,
he's
there's
sharing
more.
the welcome message here in many of the languages that are involved. So I know there's folks in our community that have been anxiously awaiting the Polish community being able to come in.
Yes.
Many folks are really excited about this.
Yeah, of course. They're going to have a taste of their own countries, with a lot of variety of creating their own experiences. And how great is that for us? We already get to go to France, right? Come in here and feel it. I mean, you walk into the French community right now, everyone speaks French. They have all these landmarks, everything that they can describe for you. And now it's going to be all of these other countries. What a cultural treat for those of us who maybe can't travel the globe. But now we can connect with people standing in those very countries while they show us things that they enjoy there. Wow! Just
Yeah, yeah,
wow!
yeah. And it'll be interesting because one of the things that I think has allowed us to welcome in the French speaking community is we've got these common experiences that are part of the soapstone, but then to have those customized for them. So it's this combination of having it familiar and personalized, but yet common and welcoming. So
Yeah. And we're in such a good spot because we have many friends in the soapstone community who speak multiple languages, but we have one on our lead team that speaks 7. Speaking
yeah,
of the devil right there.
yeah,
And wow, what a great opportunity for us to be able to tap into that for not only him being able to speak languages, he sometimes can direct us on the cultural differences. He can explain things to us about what's, that's maybe not a big thing there, maybe that, just a lot of information that we might have not have had we not had this great person on our lead team. We're very
yeah,
lucky.
yeah, yeah. Being able to understand the nuanced differences between cultures is very difficult and very important. So
It
yeah,
is.
it's nice. And then also with that, one of the things that Bart and I were talking a little bit about earlier today is it can't just rest on his shoulders.
Right.
We
Oh
we
yeah.
need ambassadors for each of these cultures that are coming into the soapstone and into Horizon World. So much like Xavier Strong as our diversity, equity, and inclusion lead, as he's one of the folks that is not only responsible for educating our team and our community, but also in charge of helping folks that are in underrepresented communities, find their spot and get connected there. So
Right.
much similar to that, having
Which,
that.
by the way, let's talk about Xavier for
Sure.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Xavier is incredible. Not only is he the voice of the soapstone, which, when I learned that and met him, it was so impressive. He can do so many voices, and he's got a very attractive voice anyway. He's got a voice for radio, television, acting, whatever. So Xavier is quite a good catch for us on our team. But he does handle all the diversity, and he handles it brilliantly. He has calmed down many situations that are a little bit tense with grace, and people walk away being educated. So it's really great to have Xavier on our team.
Yeah. It's for sure. Having a diverse community it adds to the experience, but it also can come up with some tension points and learning opportunities and that. So yeah, it's really nice to have such a diverse team on our lead team that's able to appreciate and include all different cultures in
Yes,
so,
it is. Yep, we're very lucky. We're
and
very lucky.
that includes age groups too. You know, Kimberly Ann, with taking the lead on welcoming our juniors in. That's the same exact concept.
Mhm.
Saying, hey, you know what? Let's have these common soapstone experiences, but have it customized specifically for you. And boy,
And
oh boy, is that fun to see the juniors now stepping up and wanting to be involved in daytime shows, wanting to be involved in European primetime shows, and this younger generation of leaders that's just coming up. It's
well, for
spectacular.
example, look at that young man that did that on the spot interview with you this morning, right?
That's right.
couple
That's
of
right.
couple of little prompts from us, and
Yeah.
boom, he was, soon as it clicked into him, he just turned into an interviewer, and now he's talking to me about, well, where could I host? He's excited about it. So great
That's
opportunities for
those are
kids.
those moments. Those are those moments because one of the things that we've noticed in looking at the soapstone over the years is when people decide that the soapstone is their place, they become very involved, and they make the soapstone their place. And it's
Mhm.
those lightning rod moments, like that young man having that time to be on stage in front of an audience full of people and have his moment to shine, like that. That's life changing. That means a lot to them. So to be able to set those opportunities up for people, that's what it's about.
Yeah, for everybody, really, we have it. We have our Superstar system that works for kids and adults. They all get, time to be in the soapstone and try things out, and then, maybe they move into contributor status and on up into our team. And so, yeah, but to be able to provide them for the juniors now, Kimberly's like home base, and it spreads out from there, and kids teach kids, and kids teach kids, and it just keeps
Absolutely.
passing by.
Yeah.
It's great. It's almost like we were, preparing for growth.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were getting ready to navigate exponential growth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
Oh, and
stuff.
speaking of being ready for growth, Bart points out discord.gg/soapstone, which of course, speaking of multilingual, that Discord experience has a translator function, so people who speak any language can come in and engage with that. So
Yeah, which is very cool. That's helped quite a bit because we can break down a lot of the communications into pretty simple sentences, and get someone happy and sent on their way, or vice versa. They can ask a question to us simply, and we can help them, and it's all beneficial. It's all
yeah,
good stuff.
yeah.
Gosh, there's so many things going on, Aaron. So many things going on.
There is. I'll tell you, the Soapstone Presents series, to be able to have those shows that are very, have high levels of comedic talent involved, that are produced at a very high level, and are an enjoyable experience, and that integrate the community in. So to have the comedian on stage during the recording where they can interact with the audience and then replay that experience, that's great. And then of course all of our weekly community events that we do live, and now to have that bridge where we can find talent in those live weekly shows and help them with a path to get on those larger stage shows. So
And some people are just discovering in those big video experiences, which by the way, super big hit. Those, I really thought, I gotta be honest, I thought, I don't know about this. I don't know if people are gonna accept it. They're gonna walk in and it's gonna be background. Not the case. The comedians are super talented and they get people's attention. And even children, I know you've noticed it, are all lined up watching the video. And you've added so many other things about the soapstone and the mechanics of how we do things. So it's also informational, which is beautiful. But people have asked me, oh, how did you guys get it to be in that video? how come you guys are in that video? So I said, well, we signed up to be audience members. You
At,
can be
at
audience members too.
discord.gg/soapstone, right?
Yeah, so come into our Discord, look for these cool events. We got plenty of them, opportunities to sign up to be part of the audience. It's a fun experience for everybody, and you get to watch those super good comedians. It's great.
Yeah. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. And speaking of all of that, we got a busy day ahead of us. We got planning. We got other things happening today. So why don't we wrap this up? Gift each other and the audience back a little bit of extra time. And
Sounds good.
why don't you wrap us with talking about what's coming up?
Well, Aaron, you republished this morning. What's our spotlight show? I didn't have a chance to check.
Okay. So no worries, because the republish will happen tomorrow, where we put the new spotlight show in, and it's none other than Soapstone Jr.
All right, that's tomorrow. So what's
Yep.
up there right now? Is it the musician showcase then? No,
Yep.
Improv.
No, it's Musician Showcase. That's up
Musician
there.
Showcase. I apologize, guys. I've been running like a crazy woman because of our spotlight show and stuff. Anyway, yes, Musician Showcase, one of our all-time favorites, one of the original, big draws at the Soapstone. It's Friday night. Everybody's in a vibe, right? Let's party. Let's bring this weekend in. And, Ari is super talented. She's got a lot of connections. She herself is an incredible singer. So we get a good crowd in there. And, we've been trying to really encourage adults, and we're leaning towards having more adult instances, more opportunities for juniors to have their own stuff. So, our shows are changing. The vibe is changing, and Musician Showcase is no exception. We got incredible talent showing up there. It's great.
Yeah. It's good stuff. And a little preview, a little hint. Some of the folks watching may have already kind of heard this through the grapevine, but the $1,000 spotlight shows, we're going to be expanding that next month, probably, to include the music shows. So we're going to have $1,000 spotlight vocal auditions coming up. That'll probably start. Excuse me, I'm getting all worked up. Towards the end of next month there. So that'll be good.
Yeah, and that's going to bring us some incredible talent. We have so many people, not just shower singers. You left us. Not just shower singers, but people that are aspiring to be professionals, or were professionals in their past, and they're sort of retired, but hey, here's an opportunity to reinvent myself. So there's some names in here. There are some names in here, and I'll let them expose themselves slowly, but super talented singers and musicians hopping around the metaverse.
Indeed. All right. Well, with that, Lolly, thank you for everything that you do with the Soapstone, with Well Metaverse, and just as a friend and colleague. So good stuff happening. Thank you all for watching this and being a part of the Soapstone. Appreciate you, and we will see you soon.
All right.